君はナンバーワン。 same thing.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I am on top of your head. Yes, I love it here. Hello everyone. It's me and Sky.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's a special room. Yeah, I made a special room just for Sky today.
Special room? Wait, I want to see. I didn't see, but hold up.
Yes. We're in someone's living room. I don't know whose this is, but we're in someone's living room.
Whose
right now.
living room are we in? What?
I don't know. It's a nice living room.
It does look good.
Yeah. Let's consider this as our studio, our podcast recording studio. Yep. This is two introverts trying to converse, just as Sky's stream title says. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. I'm kind of nervous.
Oh wait, I just realized I have a chair too. Oh my god, I'm so tiny.
Do you want to be?
I
Do you
feel
wanna
like
be a
my
little
legs
bit
are
taller?
like dangling. No, my legs are dangling there.
It's cute.
It is.
You can be a little bit.
I feel like you could give me head pats from there.
I can.
Mother, I crave violence.
Mother, I crave violence. So, how are you today, Sky?
I
Your
a bit
eye.
tired because work.
I know you work today, despite it being Sunday.
Yeah, we have work here despite it being Sunday. I mean, I have work whenever, every day. It's okay. So, for me to have a weekend or whatever, it depends on the school. Depends on what work they give me. So, yeah.
It's so.
If they want, they'll let me. They'll give me work. If they don't want, they won't give me work. It just works that way.
That sounds tiring.
It is.
I'm finally tall enough to give someone head pats. Right? Right. Probably not in real life, but. Hello, Cubes. Thank you for the follow.
Hi, Cubes.
Do you mind me asking you how tall you are in real life, Sky?
5'5".
Oh, definitely not
Oh.
tall enough to give you head pats.
Wait, you're taller than me?
No, I'm not. I'm smaller. I'm smaller than you. I'm 4'11" and some centimeters. I'm short of 5 feet. What does the silence mean?
Wait, I
She's
should have said
judging.
something. My bad. I'm not judging.
She was like, wow.
I'm not judging, I swear.
Wow, you're actually small.
I could give you headphones in person.
That is true. You could definitely.
Definitely.
There was clear.
Damn, you should have
judgment.
told me you're keeping your room. I could have kept the room for us too.
The room?
Yeah. You're like under the water with me right now.
It's okay. I can breathe.
You're an angel.
I'm an
how-
angel.
how-
I don't need like oxygen and stuff like that. It's fine.
There was a clear judgment. No, there wasn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
She's like side eyeing me from her side, like you're
No.
not even 5 feet.
No. It's
Oh my gosh.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'm not judging you. I'm not giving any side eyes to her. Come on, Chow. What is this?
For sure. Me
Your
blinking.
room
to
kind of
keep
looks like
follow.
something out of back rooms, honestly. Why is it so dark in there?
Because it's nighttime.
Alright, right.
This is one of the rooms in the back rooms, for real. Mhm.
For real.
At least there's a flower on the coffee table, you know?
Oh my god, I just noticed that. Yeah.
There's a
A
flower.
bit of color.
A bit of color. Not too boring. A little bit boring, but you know, it's okay. It's not my living room. It's somebody else's living room that I just borrowed. It's fine. It's fine.
Why are we in the living room, first of all?
It's all I could get, okay? It's all
If
I
Sky
could
had
get.
a Rick model, she would have been giving side eye. Like, yeah, I know.
For
you know?
sure.
I know.
For sure.
Honestly, also I butchered that sentence. That was not written that way.
It's okay. You kind of
Um,
rephrased it. That's fine.
Mhm. It's okay. Hi, Romo.
Hello. I love giving side eyes.
Pretend me giving side eyes. The stream delay. The reaction's
Alright.
gonna be very late.
I know, it's okay. I can only give side eye because this one's like,
Oh, only from that side.
yeah, only from this side is fine. Because my phone tracking is. My eyes kind of glitching out. Oh my goodness. Alright, so today's a Sunday. I didn't really do much except plan for this stream. And, well, I went to church and planned this stream. I didn't expect you to say yes, actually, to like me giving the idea of like, how about we give it a try?
I mean, we have to
run?
do something.
I know.
We have to do something.
I'm not gonna lie, I was looking through my Steam library and trying to look for, you know, a game that we could
Hi,
play.
Ino. Yeah.
I can't find anything. Hi, Ino.
Because, like, the others are busy, and we have to do something. And
I
then,
know.
yeah, we didn't want to do the Stardew thing without Kuri.
I know, yeah,
So-
exactly. It's fine. We miss Curry, but she is currently having a fun time, I hope.
I
She
hope,
deserves
yeah.
some downtime and grass touching time. Love it for her.
What should I
love
do? There's no
that.
grass here. There's fake grass.
Underwater, there's seaweed. You can
I mean,
touch
yeah,
those.
there is. I touch water,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, at least you're in nature, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All I touch are clouds. I can't even touch
That's what I
them.
use. Okay, wait, that.
What? Say it, come on, say it.
My previous model was actually, like, when I was a voice actor, it was Angel. So I was like, I used to touch the clouds before, and now I touch water.
Oh, dang. You kind of fell, literally.
I fell hard.
You fell hard. Into underwater hard.
Mm-hmm. Gravity pulled me
Gravity,
down. I lost my
Kinda got
wings.
you.
So,
I'm actually the
Now I'm a jellyfish.
reincarnation of Sky from her previous life. I was born to replace her. So now I'm the angel.
Oh, that does sound good. Okay. Hi, Karis.
Hello, Caris.
At least you guys are not touching nothingness. True.
Oh, yeah. Well, technically, when I touch clouds, I touch nothing because it's just vapor. So, it's
Hi, James.
sad.
It's Majors, yeah.
Hello. I don't know what's wrong with my throat today, but that's okay.
It's okay. Thank you for the coffee. Speaking of coffee, did you get your coffee?
I did. I have a mug here
Good.
with coffee in it.
What did you get? What did you
Ah.
get?
The usual brewed coffee.
Oh, hi, DP.
I am the baby on her head. It's me. I'm the baby.
Yes. Yeah, that's a baby.
Yes.
But if you go if you go to her stream, I'm the baby. I'm literally like my legs are dangling.
It's so cute on my stream. Like, aww.
My legs are
Very
my legs are
cute.
dangling.
Yeah.
Ah,
Look
the
at
way
her.
you leave. Oh, cute.
It's so cute. You look like my little sister that like came to visit. Hi.
I'm
My baby
me.
sister.
Again, I'm the baby. Goodness.
She is the baby in Pixie. You are, yeah. How does it feel?
Andy, if you're watching, ha. I'm the baby now.
In your face.
I'm the baby. Ha.
Oh my goodness, imagine.
No matter what you say, I'm the baby, Andy. I'm the baby here.
No matter what Andy says, no matter how he opposes to that fact, it's still a fact. It remains a fact.
Mhm. No matter what you say, I'm the baby.
This guy is the baby.
I'm the baby.
Look at her. Look at her. The baby. Very cute
I'm a
baby.
Wait, what?
Baby. All right. So, for today's stream, we did choose topics that we want to talk about as a start because we have talked last Friday, just spent some girl time together and got to know each other. And I found out that she wants to, Sky wants to start a podcast, right? Do you?
Yeah. Wait.
Imagine I was just like making stuff up.
wait. We decided that we wanted to.
Decided, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't put the whole thing on me.
I'm sorry. Okay. Let me rephrase that. We found out that we both want to start a podcast. So we decided, why not try, you know? We're gonna title it TBA.
We don't know. Okay, actually, we're going with that. Okay.
I don't know. No, I don't know actually.
Okay, if we're gonna go with that the full form is what was it again? Two
Introverts try to start a podcast.
That's
right?
such a long title.
TITTS AP.
What's AP?
A
A
podcast.
podcast? Oh.
It's okay. We're still in the process of thinking of a title. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
At first, we wanted it something to be with coffee.
Yeah. What was it? Caffeine go burr.
Yeah. It really do be go burr.
It really did. or what was it? What were the other ones?
Your weekly caffeine dosage.
Yeah.
It's too long.
Yeah, your weekly caffeine dosage. There's also coffee break, but that's like too generic.
That's too. I was about to say that's like.
It's too generic. It is.
Mind you, we both were tired. Our brains were really not working.
That is true. I was so sleepy when I was talking to you earlier about it. And then I
was dozing off, but I couldn't because I had work.
True. So relatable. I also kind of almost doze off. Kopiko78, my beloved, that gives me, for some reason, that gives me heart palpitations. Kopiko78.
It does?
It does.
I mean, yeah, it does
it's
have
just
a lot
like
of
the
caffeine.
concentration of sugar and coffee
Yeah.
in it. Because if it's just coffee, sure, it's fine. But with like a lot of sugar in it.
Speaking of that, it just it reminded me of those K-dramas with those when they're sponsored by it. Those things are
That's true.
so stupid.
You know
You're
the
super
candy
tired.
stuff, is it?
You take it, yeah.
The tablet looking
and then they take it and
thingies?
then like, immediately.
That's
And they're like
crazy.
all fresh. Oh my god, this is so refreshing.
I'm alive. I am Filipino. Yes, I am Pipino.
Yes, she's Filipino.
I'm Pipino.
And yes, James, I
unfortunately.
have a lot of Filipino friends. You must be wondering, every single time you see someone in my stream, it's a Filipino.
It's most likely a Filipino.
Mm-hmm.
Sky is the Filipino magnet. Yes.
Honestly, back then I used to say that. I'm like a magnet.
Why not anymore?
No. Now I am a Filipino. I'm a honorary Filipino at this
You
point.
are. Yeah, you are part of.
Yeah.
No, you are one of us, not part of us. What the heck? You are one of us at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Uy, Philippines!
Sky likes
some kind of
Filipinos.
Yes. Sky likes me, that's for sure.
I don't doubt that, yeah. It's to the point where people think I'm Filipino because I don't know why. Literally everyone. Like, literally everyone. It's either
It's-
Filipino or Singaporean.
It's the aura.
It's the aura,
You
okay.
give off Filipino vibes. Maybe some kind of joke on like coffee cup pods since it is going to be a podcast. That's smart. That is smart. We will take that into consideration. Thank you, DP man. Pipinos are hot for real, for literally hot. Like
The place
as
is
in
hot. Yeah, exactly.
temperature-wise.
Exactly.
We are hot.
Boiling hot.
Boiling hot. Like scorching.
Exactly.
Literally.
Like super hot. Like way too hot.
Way too hot sometimes. Especially these days. Thank you, James, for the follow. Anyway, so with that, we kind of derailed from that. We decided that we try it out today. So we have some topics that we want to talk about. And the first one is, you guessed it, coffee. Coffee. I feel so awkward right now. I can't believe it.
I was the second you started speaking, I was like, where is she taking this? What is it gonna be? Because we did not discuss anything. We did not discuss the odd, unless we actually did. Wait, we did. L streamer, sorry. We actually discussed the oh, we're going with the other.
The what?
We're going with the other, like this honor.
I don't know. We could.
All right,
yeah.
okay.
I mean,
Okay,
we gotta
coffee.
start with coffee because that's where
Of
our
course.
hugest similarity is. Right? Oh my gosh, what is wrong with my throat?
Drink water. Nah.
I've been
Exactly, drink water.
I know. I'm gonna have some. Do you,
I
do you make
know
K-pop
I'm a
coffee?
sea creature, but for me, water is coffee.
So you substitute water with coffee.
Yeah. Since we're in the topic
Same.
of coffee,
Mm-hmm.
what's your go-to?
Brewed coffee black. How about you?
Oh my god! Black coffee, no sugar.
Same. Same. When did you?
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this. I think I asked this to you personally, of course. When did you start drinking your coffee black?
I love how the podcast went from podcast to you interviewing me again, but it's
Oh
okay.
my, it's okay. You just throw the question back at me, so it doesn't seem like
Alright,
an
alright.
interview.
There's a story behind this one. When I was 12, my mom decided to, I'm pretty sure she regrets it now, but like, she decided to like, she told me, oh, Sky. Well, obviously she said my name, but Sky. Would you like to taste coffee? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And then I like had a sip. It was a cappuccino, by the way. And then ever since then, I've never stopped drinking coffee.
Very
Since I was
relatable.
Yeah.
So you started drinking cappuccino. Okay, I'm making this be like a talk show again. But you started
It's okay,
drinking
go on.
cappuccino. But then how about like when you, since cappuccino is still like mildly sweet because of the milk in it, How did you realize you like your coffee black without sugar?
I mean, I like things bitter anyways. I don't like, okay, I'm not a sweet tooth, honestly.
Oh,
I don't like sweet things.
since you were a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, because my mom used to make sweet. No, she used to make everything sweet. Everything sweet.
Oh.
And then I like dislike too much sweet. And so, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I see.
And then slowly I tried black coffee actually when I was in high school. For the first time I tried it with sugar and I was like, it's alright. But then I decided to try it without sugar and I was like,
Without
oh my god, this is so much better.
This is it. This hits.
Yeah. This is
Hits
it.
the
Yeah.
spot.
'Cause I had to like stay up all night to study and stuff. So
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. I personally started liking black coffee. I think when I was like already in my 20s.
I see.
Yeah, you. I'm giving a little bit of age reveal here. That means I'm way past
Exactly. I was like, wait. I was like, Quinn, what are you doing?
that. I'm way past. I'm actually 6,000 years old. So back in my day,
Back of my day.
when I was in my 20s, I tasted iced Americano for the first time. Like without, I was like, you know what? I'll try not to put like the sugar syrup on it. And then, I kind of like this. And then starting then, I just stopped putting sugar on my coffee.
Yeah.
And that's it. But I also did start drinking coffee when I was like around 12 as well. Cause in our house, my grandmother made like brewed coffee every single day, and everyone in my family loves coffee. So then I started trying coffee as well, because like I see them every day. I see everyone drinking coffee, so I was also curious, and my grandmother just let me. So, and that started. That was my initiation into the coffee drinking family group, which is everyone. Which is everyone in every time there's a gathering, there's a family gathering. We're a big family. I have a lot of cousins and stuff like that. Whenever there's a family gathering like that, coffee should always be present because everyone will be looking for coffee. So
Have
we always
you
have to have it.
ever had iced tea? Have you ever had iced tea?
Yeah.
Okay, so iced tea or iced coffee?
Iced coffee. I don't really like iced tea that much.
Okay. Honestly,
How about
same.
you? Oh, good.
Honestly,
I thought for a second you were gonna betray our.
You
bond.
really think I will I'll choose tea over coffee, regardless of it being hot or cold? Yeah.
But the silence after my answer kind of scared me a little bit. Okay.
Iced tea?
Iced tea? Okay, fair enough. You're not one of us. Fair enough. I mean, of course, it's preferential. Whatever you like.
Can't stand coffee. They had hot chocolate and I tried and I loved it.
Chocolate.
How did you move from coffee to hot? Those are like
They're
two
like
different.
Two very different. But oh no,
That's
they
like
do
the
come from
sky,
leaves.
not me. That's like the sky and the land.
That's like me and Sky. I'm from the sky. She's
Exactly.
from the water. White coffee? Like the what's
coffee?
White coffee. What's white? Well, you know what? I'm gonna Google that. Coffee beans that have been roasted at a lower temperature for a shorter time than traditional
Oh, that's
coffee.
what you mean.
Ah, okay. So it's not actually like I was imagining like actually white coffee. So it's pale yellow, beige.
Actually, white beans. That's crazy.
I'm sorry, I don't know things.
Yes, we have white beans available as coffee.
Yeah, definitely. First tasted coffee before I was in school. My mom let me steal sips from her iced coffee all the time, and she got it very sweet, so I became a junkie. I thought you before you started school, and I was like, that's concerning.
Exactly. I was like, what?
That was my eyes.
Wow.
I'm sorry, my eyes betrayed me. Before. They didn't.
No,
before
it's
I was. It's actually
thing.
before you were in school. Oh my gosh.
Wait, how old were you when you started coffee? DP. I was like 4.
4? Oh my gosh.
I thought mine was bad.
Me too. I thought we were like bad. Where's my bikuri mark?
That's wild.
Oh.
Same, Kari? Why didn't you ever tell me? Oh, wow.
I just changed my thing. Ah! I'm small. Oh wait, I can match you. Wait, we can both be. Okay, hold on. There we go.
Hi. Oh.
Hello. Okay, now we're like, yes, friends. We're friends.
We're friends. Oh my god. All hail coffee, but it's Kari's one AI. It's fine.
When I say white
I
coffee,
don't know
it's just
why.
anything milky. Oh, anything milky.
Milky. Okay. That triggers me. Okay, so coffee.
Ooh.
What's the purpose of drinking coffee? Coffee is so that you can either stay awake or maybe, you need some caffeine in your body or something. And then like you add milk. That's fine. You add milk. That's okay. That's okay. But if it's completely more towards the milk side and less towards the coffee side, what's the point of having the coffee in the first place?
It's just milk with coffee.
Exactly.
Yeah. Not judging, by the way. It's okay.
No. We're not judging. I'm just saying.
We're not judging.
Everyone can have coffee in their own way. It's just like when people say it's better that way, I'm like, you can't really say it that way.
Yeah. 3 or 4 years old? What's going on? You started being a regular coffee drinker at 10? Dang, we were beat, Sky.
Quinn, I swear I thought mine was bad.
We were completely beat. We just got knocked off our high horse. If you can call it that.
Grandmother got her coffee with bunch of cream, no sugar, early morning.
Or she was grouchy. Oh my goodness.
Bunch of cream and no sugar. Cream has sugar already.
Yeah.
Well, different kinds. Never mind.
It depends on what kind of cream it is. If it's just cream.
Why do you think we have all hail coffee? That's
true. Fair enough.
All hail coffee. Damn, I thought I was bad with that. Oh my god.
Same.
4, 3.
We put it this way.
Jeez.
We're good. We're okay. It's not that
We're
bad.
slightly better.
We're slightly better.
Slightly better.
Slightly better. All right. Is there any type of coffee you want to try that you haven't tried yet?
Any type of coffee you haven't tried yet? Good question.
I have to look
I
at,
don't
like,
think
kinds
I've
of
tried. I
coffees that
literally
you
have
know.
tried everything. I'm crazy about coffee, so I've tried everything.
Fair.
There's nothing that I haven't tried. I mean, unless there's something new that, yeah.
Me too.
Have you tried
actually.
egg coffee? I'm sorry, what now?
That's Vietnamese, right? I've tried it. It's good. I think it's Coffee Cloud or Cloud Coffee. Or coffee cloud? Cloud
I'm sorry.
coffee? No, it's not that.
Like egg coffee? Like what?
Egg.
Egg in a coffee? Like
Yes.
literally?
It's a Vietnamese egg coffee.
I
It's
see.
good.
I see.
It's good. You should try it.
Egg coffee is creamy.
Yeah, it's creamy.
It's beaten eggs and coffee.
I know it's kind of like disgusting to think about, but it's actually pretty good.
You ever had French press? Yes.
Yes. I have. I used to have a French press myself.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Used to grind my own beans and everything
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
when I lived alone.
God, I actually haven't heard egg coffee. What the Huh?
It's pretty
Egg
good.
coffee?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds gross, but I don't know. I can't judge without having it.
True. That's also my my motto in life. Even with food, like I don't decide I don't like it until I've tried it.
I'm sorry, what now?
Poo poo? Is it the Civet coffee? If yes, if that is it, then yes. I think it is Civet or Civet coffee. The coffee beans basically are gotten from the poop of the animal. The Civet or Civet. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, kopi luwak.
If you could see my face right now. If you guys could have seen my face right now,
Yeah, it's also expensive, that type of coffee.
I wonder why. I don't want to wonder actually. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. And it's because this type of animal only eats like coffee cherries. It's not that bad.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Not
like
that bad. It
if you-
sounds bad though, but I can't judge again. But I am judging hard. I'm
but-
sorry.
But it's outrageous to think about. Like poop. You know?
Exactly. Would you be willing to try, Sky?
There's a coffee shop in Cebu of the Philippines.
I mean,
called Civet
uh-huh.
Coffee, and they serve
Okay.
that coffee, and it's expensive. If you ever,
I
go
can
to-
imagine why. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, to be honest, I've literally like challenged myself that I would try every single kind of coffee. At
There's
least
a
once
lot
in
of,
my
like-
life.
Yeah, it's a good challenge. I mean, there's a lot of different types of coffee that you can only find in like countries specifically. Like the Vietnamese
Uh-huh.
egg coffee. I mean, some Vietnamese places locally here also like serve that, but
Mhm.
I think it's like more
There's, like-
authentic.
There's a coffee here which is pretty strong.
Hmm.
It's called kahwa. It's an Arabic coffee.
Yeah.
It's really, 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 really strong. I don't know if you guys have tried it though. It's like
Oh.
it's like served in little espresso glasses. Like it's really tiny.
Oh.
Yeah, it's because of how strong it is, and it's
Is
good
it
actually.
Essentially espresso.
No,
Oh.
it's stronger.
Stronger than espresso?
I wouldn't. Okay, well, espresso can be in different ways, honestly.
Yeah.
I would say almost the same.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's actually good though.
I believe you. I would
Mhm.
think it is good too.
It is good. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Good.
I think
If you guys like
Vietnamese
strong
coffee
coffee,
is
it is
also
your
strong.
thing. It smelled so good though. I mean, coffee smells good in general, but like,
True.
yeah, it's just nice.
Very nice.
There's
you have,
actually
like, a
coffee
favorite
scented perfumes
type
too.
of coffee? Oh, I know! I've always wanted to buy one of those. But they're expensive, some of them.
They are,
Yeah.
but I want it.
Me too.
I want to smell like coffee.
Imagine we meet and we just smell the same. Yeah, imagine that. But they're like very...
Both coffee scents together, that will
Mm.
attract people being like, "Oh, there's a cafe nearby."
It's just
Nah,
us
it's just
walking
us.
past. It's so funny to think about. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's actually a lot. I just googled it. The coffee scented perfume, and there's
There's
quite
a
few.
lot.
Yeah,
They're expensive.
They are. Damn.
Okay, now, okay, I want more coffee now. Had 2 cups already, and one of them was double shot.
Get more.
Get more, exactly. Get more. But actually, no, Kari, don't do that. Don't do that.
Do you have a signature scent right now? Like, do you have not really a signature scent, but like a perfume you like using?
Mm.
Yeah.
The one I have is more like musk. I know it's a masculine thing, but I have like 2 senses. One that is more like towards daisies,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other one's a musk, which I don't usually use a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I know my dad steals it every time. He's like, "It smells manly. Let me use it." And I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, nice. So you have 2 different
Yeah.
perfumes.
I would say the daisy one is the one I use a lot.
Oh.
There's a traditional Arabic scented coffee too. Coffee? What? Perfume too, which I
Perfume,
own, and it actually smells very good. I have it right beside me actually.
Oh. I heard that perfumes from Saudi smell really good. And they're pretty strong.
Yeah, it is strong. Okay, I'm actually sensitive to scent. I can't have it too strong. So the one that I have it is an Arabic perfume, but it's like a little less stronger
Mm.
the rest. So I had to like go and smell. While I was smelling, I'm like sneezing at the same time. I'm getting a sinus.
I know.
So yeah,
I see. Interesting.
yeah. As a sinus person, I can't take too much of perfume.
Mm-hmm. I love perfume.
Yeah, I love it too.
I mostly use it's Zara Fields at Nightfall.
Oh, you wanted the brand. Here I am telling the scent.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, you told me the scent. Basically, Fields of Nightfall.
If you were talking about
has
If you were
sandalwood.
talking about brand, I could have just okay.
It's okay.
Go
It's
on.
okay.
Go on.
But yeah, sandalwood, a little bit musky as well. And I think I got more compliments using that when I passed by, and it like
It
you
does
can
smell
smell
good
it.
though.
Yeah. But I also have a Jo Malone cologne, but it doesn't really stay. But I love the scent. It's what was it? Wood sage and sea salt. It smells really good.
There's this one perfume that I have that I use for special occasions because it's too expensive.
Yeah.
It comes in a very tiny bottle and it's a liquid.
Is it oil?
It's like a thick liquid.
Oh.
And then it's like a roll-on kind of a thing on top.
Those
Yeah.
last.
Yeah, exactly. You have to just put a tiny bit, and it'll
Yeah.
stay forever.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. But they're expensive. Very expensive.
I bet they are. I don't know why we jumped into colognes and perfumes, but
Coffee, perfume.
coffee. I mean, we did talk about coffee, perfume,
Yeah, we did.
yes,
We
and
did.
stuff. I guess it's you do think it's a good time to move on to our next topic or another topic. You can choose if you want.
Sure. No.
Which
Go
topic do
ahead.
you
Go
want to
ahead. It's
talk about?
fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right. Okay. So, do you want to talk about music?
Music. Sure.
Music.
Go ahead.
It's a very general topic, but I did ask you about this, like what kind of genre, or we did ask you about this during your introduction stream to Pixie. What kind of genre do you gravitate towards?
And I did say R&B.
R&B.
I do like
What
jazz
kind of-
too.
Oh. Ooh.
I didn't tell you that day, but
You did
jazz is also
not.
good.
Jazz is
Yeah.
good. I listen to jazz sometimes when I'm working, just to I don't know. It keeps the vibes up.
It's very chill, and I like that.
Yeah, love it. Do you have a favorite R&B song?
Good question. I don't really have a favorite, I would say, because there are like so many artists, so many different kinds of R&Bs.
True.
Choosing one out of them is kind of very hard.
True. Off the top of your head, what do you like right now?
I'll have to think of one. Do you have any? Because I can't think of any right now.
Well, I'm more into the older pop songs. I usually have like a nostalgia playlist that whenever I remember a song or hear a song that like kind of, you know, makes me remember, oh, I listened to that in my childhood, I would add it to that playlist. Well, I used to love you know, California Girls. Those the fun songs. I like listening to them. So yeah, I also don't have a specific song. I also had like a phase where I liked Panic at the Disco. So
Oh, okay.
that's it for me. Also, High Latch from
me.
YouTube. You're talking about music.
Oh,
Yeah. Go
so
ahead.
sorry. I like Keshi. If I were to say what is the one
Keshi.
artist that I would listen to without any hesitation, would be Keshi. I really like
Keshi has a
Keshi.
really good voice. Good songs too. No question.
Every time I'm like playing Spotify and stream and then there's Keshi, and I go like, oh my god, Keshi! It's Keshi.
Keshi. I did
Yeah.
hear you listening to K-pop as well.
I don't like K-pop. I mean, as a dancer, I have to.
You have to. You have to. It's
have to.
crazy.
I had, because okay, before I didn't like K-pop, but before, I mean, I got into K-pop like around 2012, 2013, somewhat there. So before that, I did not even know K-pop existed. But when I came to it, I was like, it's okay, I guess. And then since as a dancer, that's the only thing you can probably have heavy choreographies in, and so that's where I started to like K-pop.
That is true. I didn't know you were a dancer.
I thought I'd mentioned this.
I don't
Did
know.
I not in the Pixie interview
Maybe
or
I
the
missed
introduction
it.
interview? Didn't I mention it? I have short-term memory loss.
Me too. I also don't
Uh,
remember.
Yes, I am a professional dancer for 10 plus years actually.
Wow. That's so impressive.
Yeah, I
love
do
that.
hip hop, I do contemporary. I do a bit
Ooh.
of belly dancing, but that's not my specialty.
But you have experience doing it.
I have experience, yeah.
That is impressive. Love that.
Mhm.
As someone who can't dance, love that.
But you can sing. She can sing.
So
I'm
can
telling
you. So can you.
Not anymore.
What do you mean not anymore? You still can.
I guess so.
See? Ha! Yeah. Okay, so I did hear you play some K-pop. So do you have a favorite K-pop group, or you're just like casually listening to whatever is trending?
I'm in between like casual and not casual at the same time because there are different groups that I do like to look into. But if I were to say the groups I like would be Stray Kids. For boys, I'm talking about. There's Stray Kids, there's 17, there's 80s. There's, I would say NCT is a big group. I cannot stand them because there are too many of them. I try to. But I like their songs. I do listen. For female groups, I would say 2NE1 was a very good group, honestly.
True, that's true. Yeah.
That's the classics. Yeah.
They're back to touring like recently, right? Or
They
it was
are.
just, like,
They
a special
are.
one,
Yeah.
One-off. Oh, I see. I'm not into K-pop anymore, so I'm just here to ask
Nah, I
questions
get that.
about it. Is it sad to say that I don't know anything about any K-pop groups from Latch and YouTube? No, it's okay. You don't have to. I mean, if it's not like, if it's not within your preference, or if you don't like it, then that's fine. It's not sad.
If there's one song that brings me back, I would say is which one was it again? Yeah, Eyes, Nose, and Lips by Taeyong.
Yes, I love that song. I love singing that song.
I
gosh.
love that song with
It's so
everything
good.
in my. Oh my god.
Me too. I agree. It's such a beautiful song.
It
And the fact that
is.
he married the girl in that.
I
The
know.
song is about. Oh my goodness. That's so
Oh,
nice.
that's wow. Yeah.
There's such a
It
power couple.
was. He for context, chat. His wife, they actually did break up in the middle, but then
Yeah.
to get her back, he made that song just for her, and then he got her back, and then they didn't he sing that same song in their wedding? That's so cute.
Oh, that's so cute. They now have this.
Yeah, they have
That's
said
cute.
this.
Oh my gosh, good for
Yeah.
them. Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style was huge.
It was. It was
Worldwide.
super huge. Yeah.
Would you say that Gangnam Style put K-pop in the mainstream media?
I mean, there were not a lot of international fans before that, honestly. I would definitely, I mean, it was for sure up there, but I would say just made it more out there.
That is true.
Like,
That is
yeah.
true. 2012. Okay, that's a
everyone,
long time ago.
everyone was crazy about it.
Yeah, it was memed so much.
Yep.
So undeniably.
It opened door for international
collaboration.
collaborations. True.
That's
I mean,
true,
there were
that's
other international before that. Not as much though.
Yeah.
K-pop now is a bit westernized, I would say.
Yeah.
Like a tiny bit.
That is true. Wait, do you know XG? They're not K-pop, but
Yeah, that's yeah.
they're so good.
They are good.
They
They
are
are
so
really good. So anyone is still on top? I forgot most of their songs, not gonna lie. Yeah, they're good.
They're good. They're good.
Oh my god,
kind of-
Keshi! Sorry,
Oh my
I saw
gosh,
Keshi.
I attempted to cover Winter Without You by XG last year for Christmas, but I kind of gave up. It's kind of hard. It's high. I did ask you this, like, if you were willing to cover a song with me. I still want to cover a song with you, so Maybe I'll
I
pester
will have
you
to
about it.
train my voice back to get comfy with it, because again, my vocals are damaged, so I need to.
We can choose a chill song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what song that is as of now, but we'll find one.
It's sad how I can't sing as much as I used to back then.
It's okay, you're still good nonetheless. I'm sure. I haven't heard you sing, but I'm sure you're good. Okay. I'm thinking of other things to ask about music.
Music. Okay, what is that one song that no matter how many times you go back to, you'd still vibe? Or at least top 3.
Oh, goodness. Hold on. Let me look at my playlist. One is Juno.
Ooh.
Juno
Okay.
by Sabrina Carpenter is so fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun for absolutely. And any of Shawn Mendes, I like There's Nothing Holding Me Back. And,
oh my god, classic. Yeah.
Absolutely. And what's the other song? I can't write my song. Think about you. Too late. I forgot the title of that song.
Wait, I know the song, but I don't remember the name. Jeez.
Yeah, it's Shawn still.
It is Shawn, yeah. Too soon, but I was about to say that.
If I can't have
I was about to say that, Shawn. I can't have you. Yeah, that. Yep.
Yes. Those are like the songs that like I won't skip because I like the song. It's a vibe. They're vibes. How about yours?
I was about to say Too Soon by Keshi. Shawn, I mean Blink himself, he said that, and I was like, yep, I agree. Too Soon by Keshi is just like, it's just very good. It's a good song. Yeah.
Anything else?
Another one that I would say would be like, where is that? I forgot the name, but I know the song. Where is it? I like Euphoria by Keshi again. Keshi.
Keshi.
But if
Keshi
I were to
is
say,
top. Yeah.
no, if I were to say, I would say, Give Me Your Forever by, what was I forgot? I'm gonna forget his name. Ain't no flipping way. Oh no, how did I forget his name? Oh no, oh hell no, hold up.
Is it the Filipino guy?
Yeah, Zach. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
That's a
Zach's
good
Habang Buhay is also pretty good.
Zach has good songs.
He has good songs, that's true.
After Keshi, I like Zach.
Fair.
Okay.
He has really good songs. That's fair.
Yeah.
Everything Goes On, Porter Robinson. You know what? I might have to listen to that.
I have like a whole playlist of Filipino songs, like Tagalog songs, actually.
I mean, you're Filipino, so. Meanwhile, I don't. I don't listen to a lot of Filipino songs.
I have a playlist. You know what? I could play it in stream someday, so you guys can judge the height out of me. Yeah. Can you give it a stretch, DP?
That's a nice song. Everything Goes On. I'm listening to it right now. Ooh, pretty. Porter Robinson mentioned. Yes. Hi, Zach. Okay, so I guess it's...
I do like, if we were talking about songs, it's about a K-band called The Rose.
Oh,
they are underrated. Yeah. They have like such good songs, but for me, I would say Time is one of my favorites of them. It's a very good song.
Ooh.
I should listen. You know what? I'm gonna make chat listen to that.
Yes, make them listen.
Yeah. I like Day 6. I miss Day 6. I mean, they do... what do you call it? They're back.
Are they?
Oh my god, yeah,
Oh,
they're making mistakes again.
that's good. Wasn't there like a controversial thing that happened with their vocalist?
Yeah, Jay.
Yeah.
Well, no, Jay is not in the group anymore.
Oh, so they have a different vocalist now.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
this is the song that I was talking about. That is actually good. It's Scooch. Anyways. Oh,
I had to unmute
forgot
your stream. Hmm?
I forgot to mention in Twitter that we're live.
Oh no!
Stop the streamer be like.
That's okay, I don't even tweet.
Their main vocalist has such beautiful, it's just beautiful.
A good
It's
tone, a
beautiful.
beautiful tone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I bet.
Yeah, let me tweet while we're.
Yes, go ahead, go ahead. Take your time.
We should
Can you
move on to
believe
the
we've
next
been at
topic.
it for an hour? We've been talking
I'm
for an
proud
hour.
of us.
I'm
I'm
so
proud.
proud of these two introverts. We actually conversed. I love that. We could go ahead and read the Reddit posts that we chose.
Mhm.
We actually chose topics that we want to read and react to with everyone. Considering that we've been talking about two topics for an hour, this might be. And we were like aiming to get like 1.5 minimum and 2 hours maximum of stream time. I'm guessing we could get to have these reaction as our last. So we do this as our last segment. Oh my gosh, we could actually do this, guy. We could actually do a podcast. Can you imagine?
I know, right? I'm proud.
So proud. I'm so proud of us.
So proud. Oh my
so
god.
Proud.
Good.
Okay. Do you want to start with, let's go about this the popcorn style. You go, I go. You go, I go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You can go first though, because I.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Let me retweet your tweet actually. All right. Okay. So I chose no sleep. So it's gonna be spooky stuff that I'm gonna be reading.
Oh,
It's a
you
little
chose
bit...
Poopy. You told me you chose
Yeah.
Poopy. I could have chosen Poopy too.
It's okay.
Okay, it's okay,
It's
go on.
okay to have like different topics. This is quite a long one, but I chose the ones with like the most upvotes for the last month. So here's the
Yeah.
first one. I'm a long haul trucker. You know what? I should change my music to a spoopy one. I
Well,
need
you
to-
guys will be hearing this. I'm sorry. I don't have anything prepared.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not even. It's probably not even. Okay, there we go. It's not even that spooky. Okay, I'm a long haul trucker. I stopped for a lost kid, quote unquote, on a deserted highway in the dead of night. What I saw attached to him and the question he asked is why I don't drive anymore. That's the title. Okay. This happened a few years back. I was doing long haul, mostly cross-country routes. I think it's a trucker thing, right? Like you're driving a truck and it's a long haul drive to deliver stuff, I think. The kind that take you through vast stretches of nothing. You know, the ones where the radio turns to static for hours and the only sign of life is the occasional pair of headlights going the other way, miles apart. I was young, eager for the miles, the money, didn't mind the solitude, or so I thought. The route I was on took me across a long, desolate stretch of highway that ran between the borders of two large governmental territories. I don't want to say exactly where, but think big. Empty spaces, lots of trees, not much else. That is terrifying. I don't want to be caught in that place. It was notorious among drivers for being a dead zone. No signal, no towns for 100 miles either side, and prone to weird weather. Most guys tried to hit it during daylight, but schedules are schedules. Mine had me crossing it deep in the night. I don't want to be this guy, honestly. I remember the feeling. Utter blackness outside the sweep of my headlights. The kind of dark that feels like it's pressing in on the cab. The only sounds were the drone of the diesel engine, the hiss of the air brakes now and then, and the rhythmic thrum of the tires on asphalt. Hypnotic. Too hypnotic. I'd been driving for about 10 hours with a short break a few states back. Coffee was wearing off. Oh no. The dashboard lights were a dull green glow, comforting in a way, but also making the darkness outside seem even more absolute. My eyelids felt like they had lead weights attached. You fight it, you know. Slap your face, roll down the window for a blast of cold air, crank up whatever music you can find that hasn't dissolved into static. I was doing all of that. It must have been around 2 or 3 a.m. I was in that weird state where you're not quite asleep but not fully awake either. Like your brain is running on low power mode. The white lines on the road were starting to blur together, stretching and warping. Standard fatigue stuff. I remember blinking hard trying to refocus. That's when I saw it. Or thought I saw it. Just a flicker at the edge of my headlights on the right shoulder of the road. Small, low to the ground. For a split second, I registered a shape, vaguely human-like, and then it was gone, swallowed by the darkness as I passed. My first thought, deer. Or a coyote. Coyote? Common enough, but it hadn't moved like an animal. It had been upright. My brain, sluggish as it was, tried to process it. Too small for an adult, too still for an animal startled by a rig. Then the logical part, the part that was still trying to keep me safe on the road, chimed in. You're tired, seeing things. Happens. And I almost accepted that. I really did. Shook my head, took a swig of lukewarm water from the bottle beside me, kept my eyes glued to the road ahead. The image, though, it kind of stuck. A small, upright shape, like a child. No way, I told myself. Out here? Middle of nowhere? Middle of the night? Impossible. Kids don't just wander around on interterritorial highways at 3 a.m. It had to be a trick of the light, a bush, my eyes playing games. I've seen weirder things born of exhaustion. Shadows that dance, trees that look like figures. It's part of the job when you're pushing limits. I drove on for maybe another 30 seconds, the image fading, my rational mind starting to win. Just a figment. Then, I glanced at my passenger side mirror. Habit, always checking. And my blood went cold. Not just cold, it felt like it turned to slush. There, illuminated faintly by the red glow of my trailer lights receding into the distance, was the reflection of a small figure, standing on the shoulder of the road, exactly where I thought I'd seen something. It wasn't a bush. It wasn't a shadow. It was small, and I was definitely standing there, unmoving, as my truck pulled further and further away. My heart started hammering against my ribs. This wasn't fatigue. This was real. There was someone, something, back there, and it looked tiny. Every instinct screamed at me, danger, wrong, keep going. But another voice, the one that makes us human, I suppose, whispered something else. A kid? Alone out here? What if they're hurt? Lost. I fought with myself for a few seconds that stretched into an eternity. The image in the mirror was getting smaller, fainter. If I didn't act now, they'd be lost to the darkness again. God, the thought of leaving a child out there, if that's what it was. Against my better judgment, against that primal urge to just floor it, I made a decision. I slowed the rig, the air brakes hissing like angry snakes. Pulled over to the shoulder, the truck groaning in protest. Oh, so he stopped. Put on my hazards, the rhythmic flashing cutting into the oppressive blackness. Then, I did what you're never supposed to do with a full trailer on a narrow shoulder. I started to reverse. Slowly, carefully, my eyes flicking between the mirrors, trying to keep the trailer straight, trying to relocate that tiny figure. The crunch of gravel under the tires sounded unnaturally loud. Took a minute, maybe 2, but it felt like an hour. The red glow of my taillights eventually washed over the spot again. And there it was. There was a kid. I stopped the truck so my cab was roughly alongside them, maybe 10 feet away. Switched on the high beams, hoping to get a better look and also to make myself clearly visible as just a truck, not something else. The kid was small, really small. I guess maybe 6, 7 years old. hard to tell in the glare. They were just standing there on the very edge of the gravel shoulder, right where the trees began. The woods pressed in close on this stretch of road, tall, dark pines and dense undergrowth that looked like a solid black wall just beyond the reach of my lights. The kid wasn't looking at me. They were facing sort of parallel on the road, just walking slowly, like they were on a stroll, completely oblivious to the massive 18-wheeler that had just pulled up beside them. Engine rumbling, lights blazing. They were wearing what looked like pajamas. Thin, light-colored pajamas, in the chill of the night. No coat, no shoes that I could see. My mind reeled. This was wrong. So many levels of wrong. I killed the engine. The sudden silence was almost deafening, amplifying the crickets, the rustle of leaves in the woods from a breeze I could feel in the cab. My heart was thumping, a weird mix of fear and adrenaline and a dawning sense of responsibility. I rolled down the window. The night air hit me, cold and damp, carrying the scent of pine and wet earth. "Hey!" I called out. My voice sounded hoarse, too loud in the quiet. "Hey, kid!" No response. They just kept walking, one small bare foot in front of the other, at a pace that was taking them absolutely nowhere fast. Their head was down, slightly. I couldn't see their face properly. "Kid! Are you okay?" I tried again, louder this time. Slowly, so slowly, the kid stopped. They didn't turn their head fully, just sort of angled it in a fraction, enough that I could see a pale sliver of cheek in the spill of my headlights, still not looking at me, still ignoring the multi-ton machine idling beside them. A prickle of unease ran down my spine, not the normal kind of unease. This was deeper, colder. Animals act weird sometimes, but kids, a lost kid should be scared, relieved, something. This one was nothing. "What are you doing out here all alone?" I asked, trying to keep my voice calm, friendly, like you're supposed to do with a scared kid, even though this one didn't seem scared at all. It's the middle of the night. Silence, just the sound of their bare feet scuffing softly on the gravel as they took another step, then another. As if my presence was a minor inconvenience, a background noise they were choosing to ignore. This wasn't right. My internal alarm bells were clanging louder now. My hand hovered near the gear stick. Part of me wanted to slam it into drive and get the hell out of there, but the image of this tiny child, alone, possibly in shock, I couldn't just leave, could I? "Where are your parents?" I pushed, my voice a bit sharper than I intended. "Are you lost?" Finally, the kids stopped walking completely. They turned their head just a little more, still not looking directly at my cab, more towards the front of my truck into the glare of the headlights. I could see their face a bit better now. Pale, featureless in the harsh light, like a porcelain doll. Small, dark smudges that might have been eyes. No expression, none. Not fear, not sadness, not relief. Just blank, an unreadable slate. Then a voice, small, thin, like the rustle of dry leaves. "Lost." Just that one word. It hung in the air between us. Relief washed over me, quickly followed by a fresh wave of concern. Okay, lost. There's something I can deal with. "Okay, kid, lost is okay. We can fix lost. Where do you live? Where are you going?" The kid finally slowly turned their head fully towards my cab, towards me. I still couldn't make out much detail in their face, the angle of the light. Something was obscuring it, keeping it in a sort of shadowy vagueness despite the headlights, but I could feel their gaze. It wasn't like a normal kid's look. There was a weight to it, an intensity that was deeply unsettling for such a small form. "Home," the kid said, the same thin, reedy voice. "Trying to get home." "Right, home. Where is home?" I asked, leaning forward a bit, trying to project reassurance. "Is it near here? Did you wander off from a campsite? A car?" There were no campsites for miles, no broken down cars on the shoulder. I knew that. The kid didn't answer that question directly. Instead, they took a small step towards the truck, then another. My hand tensed on the door handle, ready to open it, to offer, what, a ride? Shelter? I don't know. "It's cold out here," I said, stating the obvious. "You should get in. We can get you warm, and I can call for help when we get to a spot with a signal." My CB was useless, just static. My phone had shown no service for the last hour. The kid stopped about 5 feet from my passenger door, still in that pale, thin, pajama-like outfit, barefoot on the sharp gravel. They should be shivering, crying. They were doing neither. "Can you help me?" the kid asked. The voice was still small, but there was a different inflection to it now. less flat, a hint of something else, pleading, maybe. Yeah, of course, I can help you, I said. That's why I stopped. Where are your parents? How did you get here? The kid tilted their head, a jerky, unnatural little movement. They're waiting at home. Okay, and where's home? Which direction? I gestured vaguely up and down the empty highway. The kid didn't point down the road. They made a small, subtle gesture with their head, a little nod towards the trees, towards the impenetrable darkness of the woods lining the highway. In there, the kid said. My stomach clenched. In the woods? Your home is in the woods? Lost. The kid repeated, as if that explained everything. Trying to find the path. It's dark. Yeah, it's very dark, I agreed, my eyes scanning the tree line. It looked like a solid wall of black. No sign of any path, any habitation, just dense, old growing forest. The kind of place you could get lost in for days, even in daylight. Can you come out? The kid asked. Help me look. It's not far. I can't see from here. I would not. I would drive away, personally. Every rational thought in my head screamed no. Get out of the truck in the middle of nowhere in the pitch dark with this strange child who wanted me to go into those woods? No, absolutely not. But the kid looked so small, so vulnerable. If there was even a tiny chance that they were telling the truth, that their house was just a little way in, then they were genuinely lost. I don't think that's a good idea, buddy, I said, trying to sound gentle. It's dangerous in there at night. For both of us. Best thing is for you to hop in here with me. We'll drive until we get a signal, and then we'll call the police or the rangers. They can help you find your home properly. The kid just stood there, that blank and readable face fixed on me. But it's right there, they insisted, their voice a little more insistent now. Just a little way. I can almost see it. If you just step out, the light from your door would help. My skin was crawling. There was something profoundly wrong with the scenario. The way they were trying to coax me out, the lack of normal emotional response, the pajamas, the bare feet, the woods. I looked closer at the kid, trying to pierce that strange vagueness around their features. My headlights were bright, but it was like they absorbed the light rather than reflected it. Their eyes. I still couldn't really see their eyes, just dark hollows. I really think you should get in the truck, I said, my voice firmer now. It's warmer in here. We can figure it out together. The kid took another step closer. They were almost at my running board now. Please, they said. That reedy voice again. My leg hurts. I can't walk much further. If you could just help me a little, just to the path. My internal conflict was raging. My trucker instincts, honed by years of seeing weird stuff and hearing weirder stories at truck stops, were blaring warnings. But the human part, the part that saw a child in distress, was still there, still arguing. I was tired. So damn tired. Maybe I wasn't just thinking straight. Maybe this was all some bizarre misunderstanding. I squinted, trying to see past the kid toward the tree line they'd indicated. Was there a faint trail I was missing? A flicker of light deep in the woods? No, nothing. Just blackness. Solid, unyielding blackness. And then I saw it. It wasn't something I saw clearly at first. It was more like an anomaly, a disturbance in the darkness behind the kid. The kid was standing with their back mostly to the woods, facing my truck. Behind them, the darkness of the forest was absolute, or it should have been, but there was something connected to them. Something that stretched from the small of their back, from under the thin pajama top, and disappeared into the deeper shadows of the trees. At first, I thought it was a trick of the light, a weird shadow cast by my headlights hitting them at an odd angle. Maybe a rope they were dragging, a piece of clothing snagged on a branch? I leaned forward, trying to get a clearer view. The kid was still talking, their voice a low, persistent murmur. It's not far. Please, just help me. I'm so cold. But I wasn't really listening to the words anymore. I was focused on that thing behind them. It wasn't a rope. It wasn't a shadow. It was a tube. A long, dark, thick tube. It seemed to emerge directly from the kid's lower back, impossibly, seamlessly. It was dark matte, like a strip of the night itself given form, and it snaked away from the child maybe 10, 15 feet before disappearing into the inky blackness between two thick pine trunks. It wasn't rigid. It seemed to have a slight, almost imperceptible flexibility, like a massive, sluggish umbilical cord made of shadow. It didn't reflect any light from my headlamps. It just absorbed it. My breath hitched in my throat. My blood, which had been cold before, now felt like it had frozen solid. This wasn't wrong. This was impossible, unnatural. The kid was still trying to coax me. Are you going to help me? It's just there. You're so close. My voice, when I finally found it, was barely a whisper. I couldn't take my eyes off that appendage. Kid, what is that? Behind you. The kid flinched. Not a big movement, just a tiny, almost imperceptible tightening of their small frame. Their head, which had been tilted pleadingly, straightened. The blackness on their face seemed to solidify. What's what? They asked, their voice suddenly devoid of that pleading tone. It was flat again, colder. That thing, I stammered, pointing with a shaking finger. Coming out of your back, going into the woods, what is that? The kid didn't turn to look. They didn't need to. Their gaze, those dark, unseen eyes bored into me. It's nothing, they said. The voice was still small, but it had a new edge to it, a hardness. You're seeing things. You're tired. They were using my own earlier rationalization against me. No, I said, my voice gaining a tremor of conviction born of sheer terror. No, I'm not. I see it. It's right there. It's connected to you. The kid was silent for a long moment. The only sound was the thumping of my own heart, so loud I was sure they could hear it. The crickets had stopped, the wind seemed to die down, and a natural stillness fell over the scene. Then the kid's face began to change. It wasn't a dramatic movie monster transformation. It was far more subtle and far more terrifying. The blankness didn't leave, but it sharpened. The pale skin seemed to tighten over the bones. The areas where the eyes were, those dark smudges, seemed to deepen, to become more shadowed, more intense, and a flicker of something ancient and utterly alien passed across their features. It wasn't human anger. It was something older, colder, and infinitely more patient, now strained to its limit. The air in my cab suddenly felt thick, heavy, hard to breathe. Just come out of the truck, the kid said, and the voice, oh God, the voice. It wasn't the small, reedy voice of a child anymore. It was deeper, resonant, with a strange grating undertone, like stones grinding together. It was coming from that small frame, but it was impossibly large, impossibly old. It vibrated in my chest. Come out, now! The command was absolute. My hand, which had been hovering near the gear stick, now gripped it like a lifeline. My other hand fumbled from the ignition key, which I'd stupidly left in. What are you? I choked out, staring at the monstrous thing playing dress up in a child's form, at the dark, pulsating tube that was its anchor to the shadows. The kid's head tilted again, that jerky, unnatural movement. The expression on its face, if you could call it that, was one of pure, unadulterated annoyance, contempt. Like I was a particularly stupid insect it had failed to swat. And then it spoke, in that same terrible, grinding voice. The words it said are burned into my memory, colder than any winter night. Why, it rasped, the sound seeming to scrape the inside of my skull. Oh my gosh, I'm not supposed to say this. Why the fuck are humans smarter now? That was it. The one sentence, the sheer cosmic frustration in it, the implication of past encounters of easier prey, the utter alien nature of it. I didn't think, I didn't plan, I reacted. Primal fear, the kind that bypasses all higher brain function, took over. My hand twisted the key, the diesel engine roared back to life. A sudden, violent explosion of sound in the horrifying stillness. The kid, the thing, actually recoiled. A small, jerky step back. The expression, that awful, tightened, ancient look, intensified. I slammed the gear stick into drive. My foot stomped on the accelerator. The truck lurched forward, tires spinning on the gravel for a terrifying second before they bit into the asphalt. I didn't look at it. I couldn't. I stared straight ahead, with my knuckles white on the steering wheel, the whole cab vibrating around me. The truck surged forward, gaining speed with agonizing slowness. For a horrible moment, I imagined the tube thing whipping out, trying to snag the trailer, to pull me back, to drag me into those woods. I imagined that small figure, with its ancient, terrible voice, somehow keeping pace. I risked a glance in my driver's side mirror, who was standing there, on the shoulder, unmoving. The headlights of my departing truck cast its small silhouette into sharp relief. And behind it, the dark tube was still visible, a thick, obscene cord snaking back into the endless night of the forest. It didn't seem to be retracting or moving, it just was. The thing didn't pursue, it just stood and watched me go, and that somehow was almost worse. The sheer confidence, the patience, like it knew there would be others, or maybe it was just annoyed that this particular attempt had failed. I drove. I don't know for how long, I just drove. My foot was welded onto the floor. The engine screamed. I watched the speedometer needle climb far past any legal or safe limit for a rig that size on a road that dark. I didn't care. The image of that thing, that child shape with its dark umbilical into the woods, and that voice, that awful, grinding voice, asking its horrifying question, was burned onto the inside of my eyelids. I must have driven for an hour, maybe more, at speeds that should have gotten me killed or arrested before adrenaline started to fade, replaced by a bone-deep shaking exhaustion that was more profound than any fatigue I'd ever known. My hands were trembling so violently I could barely keep the wheel straight. Tears were streaming down my face, not from sadness, but from sheer, unadulterated terror and relief. Stay safe out there! Don't stop for any child. I guess that sounds really bad. That sounds really bad coming from me. But yeah, maybe not. Maybe not in the middle of the night. You know, nuh-uh.
In the middle
Definitely
of the night.
not.
That's so sketchy. Why?
That was
why?
sketchy as heck. Imagine if it's
That
real.
was so sketchy. Yeah, exactly. That was
Okay.
super sketchy.
That was that was scary. I would not have done. There's no. Yeah.
Why? Okay, seriously. Why would you stop in the middle of the night seeing a kid? Why is there a kid alone? Why would there be a kid alone?
Exactly.
Why?
Like that. Thanks. I won't sleep tonight. It's okay. You're not a trucker. You don't drive trucks. That's okay. Oh my goodness. But like the thought of seeing a kid there though, being helpless and like you think looking helpless. You
I
would
drive
think.
home late at night.
Oh
though.
no, I'm
Oh, good
sorry,
luck.
Blink. I'm sorry. That's true. There are also
Listen-
people who
listen
escape
to
from
Taylor
kidnappers.
Swift while coming back home.
That's true.
So
Just
you'll
like
get distracted.
blare it out, like just full volume it out and sing your lungs out while driving late home at night.
Yep.
Don't stop for anything. I feel like this is like a cautionary tale of like people driving on like roads that are uninhabited, you know? If you know that there's no population in there, maybe you shouldn't stop. Especially
Yeah.
if the kid looks weird. Oh no, not the wording. If the kid
what?
doesn't look human enough. Does that mean that okay, you know what? I'm gonna
Is
stop.
it look weird? What?
I'm gonna stop.
Anyways. If you don't hear from me, tell my cat meow.
Meow.
I'll tell Wonka. Don't worry.
I got you. I'll tell your cat meow from
Yeah,
over here.
Don't worry. I'll take care of Wonka, Sean. Don't worry. You'll be.
Okay.
That was a long story. Also,
That was a long one. I was like, I cut it off already. Like I cut some parts out just to make it like not as long, but it's still long. But yeah, let's have one more from your side then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is not spoopy though. The one that
It's
I have
okay.
is no spoopy. It's actually one of the a-hole ones because I
Yes.
had literally nothing to find.
It's okay.
And plus, it was a last moment thing. Not gonna lie, this whole thing was last minute.
Yeah, this whole entire stream was planned last minute.
Okay, so this one is. Am I the a-hole for leaving a first date because his mom came along?
No, what the heck? Why would you bring your mom? Okay.
Okay, so I'm a 21-year-old female and I went on the first date last week with a guy I matched with on Hinge.
Mhm.
Let's call him Jake, 25-year-old male.
Okay.
We'd been chatting for a week and he seemed like a solid guy. Funny, good taste in music, even remembered I love Italian food. He planned the date at this nice little spot in Dallas. which I thought was sweet. I show up and everything was fine at first. He's already there. We hug. He even complimented my outfit. But like 5 minutes after I sit down, this old woman walks in. Jake stands up, waves her over, and says, "This is my mom." I thought I misheard him for a second. She sits down at the table, all casual, and starts introducing herself to me like this is normal. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there trying to figure out if I'm being pranked. I kind of laugh nervously and say, "Oh, I didn't know you were bringing anyone." And he goes, "Oh, she just wanted to meet you. Don't worry. It's not a big deal." Crazy.
That's crazy.
But it was a big deal because she didn't just didn't stop by to say hi. She ordered wine and stayed.
Oh my
The whole time, she's asking me these personal questions about my job, my
my
family, even if I want kids someday. That's wild.
That's wild.
It was like an interview, not a date. Jake barely asked anything. He just smiled and kept nodding like this was all normal. That's like me when I hear something weird. I'm like, just smile and nod. After about 20 minutes of this, I couldn't take it anymore. I said I wasn't feeling great and needed to leave. I texted him later saying I didn't think it would work out and wished him well. Now I feel kinda bad. My roommate says I did the right thing because honestly, who brings their mom on their first date?
Honestly.
But my coworker said it was rude to just leave and that maybe his mom was super close to him or nervous for him or whatever.
That's...
Was I wrong for walking out? No.
No, absolutely not. That's like pushing a lot of your boundaries on the first date.
For
Like,
real.
You were supposed to get to know the person. It wasn't.
That sounds like an
supposed to
Asian
be
mom. Exactly.
Exactly.
So
I
Asian.
agree.
No, because if it's an Asian mom, why would she let you go on a date? First of all.
True. That is so true.
Mhm.
But also, like a lot of like other, non-Asian moms could also like be weirdly attached to their boy children, if that makes sense. One of those
Bro,
pick me boy
speedrun
moms.
introducing a girl to his mom. For real.
It could be that, or also like the mom believes that the next person you date should be the person you marry. That's why like the mom's like,
I mean,
hey,
date to marry is a good thing, but like, why get your
But
mom on the date?
yeah.
Like, what the heck? Got the first date?
that is so uncomfortable and weird.
I can like, that would have been so awkward. Oh my goodness. Is this American? I guess
question.
so. I don't know. I
We don't know.
It doesn't say anything.
That's crazy.
Honestly,
Oh
I
my
wouldn't be shocked if it is.
Me too.
Honestly.
There's a lot of boy moms that are crazy.
Yep.
Have you heard those stories
Yes.
of like mother-in-laws like just hating their daughter-in-laws because
If the roles were reversed, though, I wouldn't say no to mom. Go ah.
huh? The mom-
Anyways, moving on.
Chaperoning dates is a thing dependent. Yeah, but they're 21 and 25.
Exactly.
They're like fully grown adults. That's crazy.
She's 21, he's 25.
Yeah.
That's you can decide by yourself.
Definitely.
The thing that threw me off is how she was asking about her job, her family, and how she wants whether she wants kids someday. Like, dude, this is the first date. What the heck?
It felt
Kids
like a
already?
matchmaking date.
Yeah.
Like interviewing the other person to see if they match the other person. That's so weird.
That is okay. Mama boys exist, but this is another level.
Another level, definitely. Marriage interview,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's like arranged marriage at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
Red flag is a mom. True.
Both the mom and the son, because the
And the
fact
son,
that the
yeah.
son found this okay is also a red flag.
He said it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's crazy, bro. That's insane. That was an interesting post.
There was
What
a
did the comment
comment
say?
underneath it.
Yeah.
I was about to say, there's this one person who said this is absurd that he would bring her unless she needs constant supervision due to some health issue.
Yeah. Could be it.
That is understandable, but then she said that it's not. So,
Yeah, if it is, then it should have been disclosed previously, you know?
exactly.
It's like I didn't
Or
agree to
at
this.
least, yeah, or at least like have someone else stay at home with her. Because this is
Yeah.
a date.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like between two people, not like his mom just walking. That's just
Imagine how many dates he's been to with his mom. Oof, I can't imagine that
That's-
a lot of them walked out as well.
Mhm.
And I won't blame them for doing that. 'Cause that's just
Yeah.
strange behavior.
True. That's weird.
It is
That's
definitely
so weird.
So weird. Omiyai is like, yeah, Omiyai is like interviewing to get a spouse, so sort of like that. You have
After
no
those days,
risk.
mom liked me.
That's
Oh, I
crazy.
wonder why. I wonder why.
I wonder who caused that. That's crazy. What a crazy way to end this podcast episode. Oh. What a crazy way
Not
to
an
end
episode.
this.
This is trailer.
This is
a
the
trailer.
trailer. To end this trailer, that was such a good topic to talk about, though. You know, first
Yeah.
dates and the weird relationship dynamic between a mom and a boy mom and her son, and you know the implications that could mean for the son in terms of dating. It's crazy.
Yep, it is crazy.
How about a girlfriend
All
marrying
right,
her dad?
on
Also weird.
that note, do you guys have any questions?
Oh yeah, do you guys have any questions before we close for tonight? Before we end
Yeah.
the stream tonight, we will have
Any
short
questions?
Q&A.
Yeah, anything you have to say about, you know, this podcast that we're planning on doing? How are you two? We're good. We're good. I'm good. How are you? We're
How
good.
Are you?
I'm
you for
I'm
asking.
good.
How
I do,
often
yes,
are
yes,
y'all
what is-
gonna be doing this? Ooh, we haven't talked about it yet.
I was thinking we could do it like. Actually, we'll talk about this later.
We'll talk about this later. We will let you guys know.
Yeah. Yeah. What is the question, Blink?
Yeah, what was the question?
What would you
Are we in
eat
death row?
for- Okay, last meal though. First of all, I need my coffee.
True. It has to
If there's
come
no
with
coffee. I don't care if I'm on the deathbed, close to dying. If I don't get coffee, I'm not dying.
That's not a meal though. So coffee is as just a side. A drink. But what meal?
Very on theme, I know, right?
I know. Coffee beans, then
Okay.
just eat straight up coffee
Just eat. Yup. Yup. I would say fried chimkin because I love fried chicken, okay?
Oh, fair. You did say that.
Chicken!
Ooh.
But that's also a way of reviving me if I'm dead. You just go to me with coffee and fried chicken, I'll just wake up.
Mhm.
Mhm. Why does guy look like a child at Quinn's POE?
I'm also already a baby. Wait, I need to go back then. If
Oh,
there we go. Now she looks like an actual child.
that's how she was at the start.
At the start. For me, I did say this, but I love spaghetti bolognese.
I love spaghetti
Bolognese.
too.
Yeah. When will Sky grow up from being a baby? Maybe when she debuts her VTuber model. She will be a sexy jellyfish.
I don't even
mama.
know when that will even happen, but yeah.
Yeah, you never know. I
never
don't know. So
I haven't even talked to the person I'm supposed to talk to. So
we're
I
still
don't
thinking
know.
that she's gonna be a sexy mama, a sexy
Oh my
jellyfish mother.
Yeah, no more baby jellyfish.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Any other question?
No, Goa. Hell nah. I mean, yeah, but I won't say it. Sean, don't say that.
Gonna get them
The
boing
jellyfish will
boings.
be on my head.
Boing boings
The
and tentacles.
jellyfish is gonna be on the head for real. The boing boings? Yeah.
Strap-on control. This is such an interesting
I mean,
direction we're going.
I will still be using this model to PNG sometimes here and there, of course.
Yeah.
So you get. Sky, are you poisonous? If there's someone who's bad, yes, I am.
Ooh. It's selective poisoning.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So don't make me angry.
Don't make her angry, guys.
Don't make her angry, exactly. Guess I'll die? No, I don't think so. What do you mean? Jig.
No, you're not mean, Jig. You're good.
Question for Quinn. Go on.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're good. Your lore summarized. Angel. Lived in heaven.
Literally.
Asked for permission to go on Earth because curious about humans. Went to Earth, discovered technology and stuff. Got into games, and now she's here. Also,
I thought you were just gonna say angel, period.
no. Gotta get into it a little bit. Also, this is funny because for those who don't know, I call my chat chickens because for some reason it just stuck. I once said chicken on stream on Minecraft before because that was my first time like getting chickens to be on the pen. That was my first Minecraft experience, essentially. So Elsie gave me wheat, and I was like, and he was like, get the chickens into the pen, and I was like, okay, where's the chickens? And then he was like, yeah, there's 4 there, get all of them, and I'm like, chicken, and then it just stuck. So now we're all chickens. So I am now
Guys are all
essentially a
chickens.
chicken angel.
What?
Yes, I morphed into a chicken.
For me, my community, everyone's just fishies. They're all fishies.
Yes, cute.
Fishies are starfishes.
Mhm.
Yeah, just fishies. They're all fishes.
I am fish. Bok.
They're fish.
Bok. If you send bok BOK on my chat, it will play a clucking sound. Yes.
Goa, why did I ask you to draw a starfish for the subs? Then.
Oh my goodness. The artist didn't know the lore but behind it. No clue.
Yes, the subs are starfishes, the rest are fishes.
Angels are chickens, but chickens were also dinosaurs, meaning Quinn is also a nugget. Yes.
Very well words.
Sure. Sure.
She's a nugget. Yep.
I'm a nugget. Yeah, I am but a nugget in the vast sea of nuggets.
Goa, I'm gonna. No comments.
Here I'm chimken, here I'm fishies. You guys are just different kinds of animals depending on where you are. Cause in Elsie's stream you're squiddies.
Yeah, squiddies, exactly. And then in
you're cats maybe? Sarunyans. Oh, you're monkeys.
Yeah,
Monkey cats. Monkey cats.
What about Andy? What animal?
You guys are foxes. Andy's, I don't know.
What is for Andy?
It's Pixie EN
Honorary
zoo.
baby of the...
Probably.
Ask the founder. Where is Elsie? Ask Elsie that question. I don't know. We're just here as.
We're just here.
Are we bottoms for Andy? Honestly, if he says that, I wouldn't
be surprised.
I would believe that. Yep. I wouldn't be surprised.
His points, the points system icon is a ketchup packet because he collects ketchup packets from restaurants. That's the only detail I know about his stream.
That's like what the mom does every time she goes to a restaurant. She's like, "Oh my god, free stuff."
Chicken attack, chicken attack. What you are back before it fades to black. Them I look harmless, but them cannot chicken ass. Go chicken go, go chicken go. Now gonna fly. You on the sky.
Welcome Raiders! Everyone follow Binky-cha.
Hey, I'm not talking to you.
He's a fox with a good voice, a good deep voice, and bonkers. If you're into that.
Bonkers.
He also plays a lot of playthroughs. I don't know why that was the selling point I said. Thank you.
I wonder if he bought the ketchup packets to Sydney. He might as well have done that, honestly.
He might have.
Yeah. Yeah, even for me, I like bunking, so bunk.
Bonk. He got, yeah.
Wait, Despacito, slow reverb. Why? Why?
Despacito, slow reverb. You imagine it actually, you know what? You might hear this. Let me Google that.
Andy couldn't bring his mic, but the ketchup packets are a must.
Exactly. Slow reverb. Slowed reverb. Hold on, I need to turn my... You can hear this, right?
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Daddy. Hey. There you go. There's your slowed reverb. Despacito. Okay. I'll stop. I can't. That was so funny. I'm actually an angel. Yes, literally. You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's kind of blurst. What is blurst? What does blurst mean?
I think they meant cursed, but it became with a B, so blurst.
Blurst.
Restore
Anyway.
copyright over. Oh no!
Oh,
no!
Don't.
I forgot
don't.
about
Actually,
copyright.
Rob actually hates me. Thought we were friends. I thought we were friends. Do you guys have any other question before we end stream today?
Also, what do you think about this? Do you think we're doing a good job? Or no?
Yeah, exactly. That's the question that we need answered. If it's a negative thing, don't say it. If you say no, don't say it. But if we did a good job, say it. Thank you.
I came late to stream. Can't judge. It's okay, Goa. Your thing wasn't anyone's count. I'm kidding. For context, chat, Goa bullies me. I bully Goa. It's normal. Okay.
It's normal. Okay, it's normal. Noted.
Yes.
Very blur's job. Thank you. I will take that as a positive thing. Wait, but doesn't that mean you won't get any relevant feedback? That's true. I was just kidding, by the way. Don't take everything I say seriously because I pull a lot of things out of my butt, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't take it to heart.
Okay. Anyways, how do you guys think we did today's demo podcast thingy?
Why my butt? Because that's where the magic is. See, that's another one that I pulled out of my butt. Yeah, what did you think?
Wait.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop.
I love her. Speaking of stealing her, I'm stealing your girl.
Oh no!
I'm stealing your girl, Minky.
That's not how I remembered the Raymond because this is Quinmon.
I have to throw hands. You will throw hands at this jelly, a baby jelly. Oh my goodness.
Look at this baby jelly. So cute. How could you try to throw hands with this baby jelly? Oh. Is there a schedule? We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Why did you send it in the meme channel? The coffee break theme. What the heck, Jake?
Also, Vinky, don't worry, I'm not stealing your girl. Or am I?
Oh, or is she?
You never know.
You did great though, Sky. For our first,
I love that. I love that meme.
Yeah, I know. That's why I laughed a lot. Thank you for the very relevant criticism. It's beautiful. I love it.
That is so us, though.
It
Does
is.
Sky have a Discord? Yes, I do.
Yes, she does.
I'm
gonna show it to chat. Not that. This is the coffee break theme, or the podcast theme.
Go to Quin's stream to see it.
This is it. Yes. Perfection. Very perfect. Just snatched Sky out of the water like this. What?
That's how she snatched my heart. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
See, Binky, I'm better.
I can't take this seriously with you like being this tiny in my stream.
Oh my gosh.
It's like you're my baby. Look at this. It's my little
Aw.
sister.
Damn, I got sister zoned.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Yes! That's crazy. Me? Send me to Abyss? No.
No, I
Don't.
think he's asking Jarvis to send me to Abyss.
No, it's me, for real. Rob doesn't like me. I'm starting beef with Rob for absolutely no reason. Alright, I guess it's safe to say we can end it here. Sky, you go first. Could people reach you or see your posts or follow you? Any plans?
Alright, if you guys want to interact with me anywhere else but Twitch, that's the wrong channel. Fuck. I mean, blub. There.
They're there.
Damn it. That's my yeah, instead of cursing I say blub instead. So
Blub.
yeah. That you can find me there or Discord, which I have put it up there, but I'm gonna put it again.
I'll add a bubble sound to blub as well on my stream.
Blub.
Blub, 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 blub.
My community wants me to like put the way I said blub as a redeem.
Yeah,
Yeah, blub and nom noms.
you should.
Yeah.
They'd love it.
All right, go ahead. Your thing. Where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitch and YouTube at Quin Cyrene CH. Thank you, Bubby. And you can also find me on TikTok and Twitter at Quin Cyrene VT. I know the inconsistency is
Oh my gosh.
annoying, but that's me. That's my fault. That's on me. But yeah, you can check my covers out on YouTube. I also do upload some playthroughs that I can stream on Saturday for now. And I also am a amateur voice actor for a machinima, a Final Fantasy 14 machinima. Oh my god, my mods are working hard. Thank you guys. So yeah, feel free to check out my YouTube channel and my TikTok for a lot of shorts and a lot of other relevant videos. Thank you guys so much for coming today to my and Sky's very first collab stream. I'd say it was very successful. I had so much fun talking, and this was our teaser for our future podcast together that we still don't have the title for. But the theme is yes,
Coffee.
yes, and that
And that will be the logo for
yes, that's our logo.
That's our logo.
For our podcast. Make sure to watch out for it. I'm sure we will make an announcement when things are decided.
Also,
Thank
the
you.
fellow Pixies. Do you have a thing?
Yes.
I mentioned everyone instead of having everyone collided, like you know, in one single message.
There you go.
There we
Those
go.
are the
I'll
Pixies.
add yours. Why not? Because you're not there. Oh, wait, that's again in my your. God, damn it. There we
I'm
go.
surprised it doesn't
I'm
work
so
on
scuffed.
on your stream.
I'm so scuffed. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Sky. It's fun. It's cute. Alright. Thank you once again, Sky and everyone. I hope this was fun for you guys too. We'll see you guys next time. Whenever this happens.
Whenever that is. Yeah.
Hold on. Jig made a refined version. Hold on, of the fish.
Oh my goodness, I want to see.
Okay, hold on. There we go.
That's even better.
It's so much better. I love that. I love that so much. Okay, with that, we will end the stream here. Thank you guys again. Take care of yourselves, hydrate, eat your meals, get some sleep. Sky,
Yeah, I'll
anything
see you
else?
guys. Yes, no. I'll see you guys day after tomorrow. Also, I have plans on playing Wukong on
Ooh.
Saturday.
She
from
on
Saturday
her
onward.
Soul's era. Let's get it. I'll see you guys on
Yeah.
tomorrow. I'll do another just chatting. And as usual, we never know what happens in my streams. But yeah. Bye guys.
Bye bye.